Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys? Got a little surprise in this week. Got some interior panels. Getting ready to get them mounted up in here, see how they fit. Oldest boy, son. Yep, oldest boy, son. Him, Cody. Did an amazing job. I don't talk this bad in real life, just on video. Let's get him in. In here. Once again, my son Cody did a fantastic job of bringing my design to life here. It's all going to be wrapped line black to match in here. We're going to do a bikini pearl screen behind each of those. I'm going to try to do some backlighting to them. I don't know how that's going to work out. I'd love to put some speakers back there. That's going to take some engineering right there. But they look pretty darn good in there. Back here, we got an extruded nut, these little screws here, where you see one put together. You just take this little clip, right over this hole I drilled in here. Put the panel up to it, screws right in.
Well guys, we didn't get to do a walk around video of this yet because of the bad weather recently, but this is my girlfriend Bailee's plum crazy purple Bronco. It's 95, we just redid this past year. We're getting ready to put some rock lights on for this big show coming up on the 30th, Adult Lovejoys. Only hiccup is from GoPro LED, our sponsor, they only sent us 16. You can see over here on the bench. Got them all spread out, like, we're missing a couple. So they got sent us a few, but luckily my dad bought Ruckus. He's got a couple left over because he didn't use all of his last time. So we're gonna use a couple of his while we're waiting for the other ones to come in. We're gonna try to get all these rock lights on there because they got a cruise at night and she really wants them on there. So we're gonna try to get them on there. I only got about a day and a half to do it. So we'll see if we can fit all 17 under there. So we'll see what happens. Let's give it a shot.
Make sure you put that red to black.
That's how I always do it. Just like you taught me, Dad. Oh shoot, that's red to red.
Dadgummit.
Dang it. This is what happens when you don't have your electric torch. Now as you can see, both these wires are down here. The one I just fed through and then the back one there. And now I'll have one more rock light here and the wires come down. I made them all together right here. Now I'll shoot up towards the front. Really? Heck, you might get more work done than me.
Old shop dog.
Well, I just finished up the last of the rock lights on the whole passenger side. From the back to the front, it's all done. And got this little extra wire here. Just gonna touch them to the battery and see how bright they are. Make sure all the connections are all good. Yeah, it looks good. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this side. I got 3 in each wheel well and then 2 in the middle, just like mine. So here's another thing I did this week. This is the drive shaft for Maddie and Dalton Lovejoy's Jeep they just recently built. They're actually getting ready to sell it. They had to make a couple tweaks to the drive shaft, so they had to drop it back off for me to paint it. But he's actually about to come and pick that thing up, so back to work on the Bronco. Well guys, I got all the rock lights on the driver's side all mounted from the back to the front. Everything's wired up and ran over to the passenger side next to the battery. Now all I gotta do is get the toggle switch and find a spot on the dash to mount it, drill a hole through the firewall, get it mounted up, get it ran up here, and then run it across the back to the battery. Connect all the rock lights to the wiring harness, and then touch it to the battery, and she'll be all done. So let's hop inside and see if we can find a good spot for that toggle switch. So we got the toggle switch in here. It's looking real good. If you look under here, you can see an extra pedal. This thinking clutch pedal there. So this thing used to be a manual, and instead of swapping out the pedal assembly, they just just pushed it to the floor. One day I was driving this thing. I'm like, why the heck is the brake pedal so skinny? And I looked down, I'm like, holy crap, there's this thing clutch pedal there. So that's kind of one funny thing we found about this. But like I said, we got the toggle switch in, and she's working, so let's turn the lights off real quick. Got 17 under there. Came out pretty dang good. Got 16 all the way around, and then one more in the very front. That's one thing I actually want to do to mine still, is have one on the very front showing the tie rods. So all came out really nice. I tell you what, man, these things are stupid bright. Them 17 glow per LED lights under there just looks killer under this thing. It looks like a dang spaceship. Thanks to them again for the partial sponsor and hooking us up with some lights. Thing just came out awesome.